Hey, Zane.
Yes, sir.
Guess what?
Well, I could guess, but, for our shtick, I'm going to say, what?
It's second pour.
That's right, and today we're going to review a whiskey just for you.
And that whiskey is Penelope Rosé Cask Finish, Cooper Series, and we're going to talk all about it. And when are we going to talk all about it?
Right after this. Welcome to Second Pour. I'm Zane.
And I'm Jeff.
And today we're going to be reviewing
a whiskey.
It's Penelope Rosé Bottle Barn Cast.
No, it's Rosé Cask Finish.
Cask
Finish.
Rosagato.
It's straight bourbon whiskey finished in rosé wine cask.
It sounds like it could be good.
Well, let's talk about it and see if we want to try it, right?
Yeah, let's talk about it first.
Oh, let's talk about it first. Okay.
Here he goes, ladies and gentlemen, pulling out the prong. This is called a furnuckle.
A what?
It's not quite a knuckle, and it's not quite a fur, so it's just a fur knuckle.
For my
a three-legged furnuckle.
knuckle.
And if you think his furnuckle's weird shaped, wait till you see the size of his pig.
God damn it. Okay, let's talk about this.
Let's do it.
Okay, so this is Penelope Rosé Cask Finish, 94 proof, 47 ABV. It is non-chill filter. You know what that means, right?
Yeah, it's non-chilled.
It's non-chilled. Aged 4 years and number 4 old. It's aged 4 years and number 4 staves and number 2 heads. I don't know what that means.
I can tell you what it means.
No, you can. It's finished 4 months in Grenache Rosé wine cask from southern France. It's distilled by MGP and it sells for $49.99.
So right off there, would you consider this a budget whiskey?
Is $49.99 budget now?
See, this is something that we have to talk about, but maybe not right.
Not on second part. I've had conversations about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Some new stuff I want to start introducing into second pour
Okay.
is this. So basically, I went and looked and see what people say about this whiskey.
Okay.
Not necessarily what they get out of the whiskey, but what they say about it.
Like,
so
it's a general review. Hey, is this a 4-star whiskey?
So if you're just online trying to find out real quick if you really want this whiskey, this is some things you can listen to really quick. Boom, boom, boom. Buy it.
Yeah.
And then you go home and you watch our video and decide to drink it with us, and then you can try to taste those things with us.
That's a great idea.
If it works.
Well,
okay, so
what they say.
People generally like it for its smooth, easy drinking profile. I'm not going to talk about the notes they get out of it because that's stuff that we want to discover on our own.
Okay, yeah.
They said it makes a great option for summer whiskey.
Oh, well, it's only 12 degrees outside right now, so I'm sure we're going to really like it.
Well, think it's like summer. It's warm in here.
There you go. I can't argue. There's even tropical fish.
Some people like the complexity of it, and some people say it's not as complex as they expected. A lot of people say it's really good maybe for a cocktail, and I think actually online there's a couple of cocktails you can make with it.
All right, well, I'm sure you can.
But on our show, what do we normally do?
Well, we go through a ritual, we call.
Yeah.
And in this ritual, we smell.
The whiskey is away.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
And therefore, we start to begin the digestion.
And we say what we smell.
That's right.
And then we look at the experts who made the whiskey.
Yeah, the guys that made the whiskey, and see what they say. And see if we can get something similar.
And then we
actually go and we taste it. And then that is another one of those methods of which we kind of go back with what we're feeling this is, yada yada. And then we go check with the manufacturer and see what they say and see if we're, in the ballpark.
Somewhere close. And then finally we do
we actually rate the thing.
No, we finish it.
Finish
him. We talk about the finish.
We talk about the finish.
The final thing is rating it.
And then we how long has it been? We just did one of these like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. I had gotten sick, had high fever, brain
awesome
damage.
stuff, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so first thing we probably need to do
is pour it up.
Now, I will say, this is the hardest bottle I have ever opened. It's like a glass cork.
Yeah.
It's a glass cork.
Would that be called a glork?
Like, it's something. I'm going to pour you some.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm going to pour me some. See how I poured yours first? All right, so are we ready to snort this?
I think we need to snort.
Let's snork it. What are you getting out of that? Honestly, for 94, is that right? 94 proof? Yeah, it's not hard on the nose.
Nah.
There is a little bit of a sweet.
Yeah, it's got like a hard candy smell, but
Yes.
yeah.
Kind of a sweet hard candy, right?
Mm.
There's a little bit of botanical going on there, though. I know it's rosé cask, you know, I get that, but there's a little bit of botanical going in that, but
Yeah, and then you definitely get
vanilla, caramel.
the things. It smells the stuff.
But I mean, it smells super sweet.
Yeah, it does.
I would say like almost like prematurely sweet, or no, like sweet added, sweet.
Like it's been added to.
Like somebody poured sugar in it.
Yeah, well, that very well could be.
No, that's illegal. Bourbon can't have that kind of stuff.
However, if it's cured in the cask, it can pull that out from what's left in the.
For the wine cask, from
wine
those
cask.
Grenache, am I saying that right? Is it Grenache?
Yeah. Of course.
Grenache rosé wine cask. Why am I the one that has to do the hard words? Why do you get the easy words?
I don't have easy words.
Hip Hop Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Hip Hop Anonymous. Why you get all the easy words?
That's right. Now, I did happen to notice
Yeah.
that the coloring.
Don't you say it. There's an amber.
The coloring does have the tinge
Of amber.
of something besides just amber. A little more.
Porty.
Yeah.
I knew you were going there.
Just a smidget.
A smidget.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe. All right. So we see what they're getting out of it.
Yeah.
We're getting kind of sweet. Getting kind of candy. Getting kind of.
Yeah, we got that.
Okay. Let's see what they say. They say
Full-bodied illustrious.
we know our shit.
What'd they say?
Candied fruit and cream.
Well, there you go.
You getting cream?
You know, I think that's that
Sweet?
smooth sweet.
Yeah. I think you're right.
But
yeah. Well, you know, what's the next thing we normally do with this?
we need to taste it, I think.
Well, let's taste it. What are we waiting on?
Okay, here we go.
You got your taster ready?
I do have my taster.
All right, my taster's ready. Let's do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is a smoother
It's smooth, right?
dram.
It's smooth, right?
Yeah.
I can see if somebody came in and like don't have a lot of whiskey,
Yeah.
they're like, hey, that's actually pretty smooth. Most people still come when they have never had whiskey that usually tell us the same thing of
Yeah.
that's like, really?
Yeah.
What are you, 5?
Give you 5 years. I mean, honestly,
It's fruity still.
yeah, it has a like it's kind of weird because it kind of does the thing that like a malted something does, but without the malted flavor. I know that's real descriptive. But then
But it's not malted flavor.
But it's not a malted flavor. It's got this drawn out flatness, right? Without the malted flavor. But then I get a distinct bitterness.
I'm not getting the bitterness.
Yeah. Well, hey, I've been sick as hell, so
It's not dry either.
maybe I can't taste it.
You've lost your taster.
No, but it does.
Did you have COVID?
No.
Give me nothing.
No. No. I in fact, I don't think it's dry at all.
No, it's not. It's not a dry whiskey. So usually that bitter comes with dry whiskeys because when it's drying out your palate, and then you're getting that leftover.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I think it's like more of a bitterness from like a tannin than it is from it being dry.
Well, and then that would make sense. It sit another 4 months in a rosé wine cask, which is a wooden 55-gallon barrel of wine, or it's a Solera. It's not a Solera cask, so it's not a huge barrel.
Well, and the thing too is where it hits me on the palate. As long as I don't let it rest on the front of my tongue, the bitterness is not there.
You're gonna hate me because I'm gonna tell you something. I want to see if you taste it.
Okay, I'm gonna hate you. Let's go.
Think ice cream.
All right.
Ice cream truck shows up, right? You pick your ice cream and you get one of those stupid ass strawberry shortcake bars.
mean the ones with the little Rice Krispies on them?
Yeah, well, yeah, it looks like Rice Krispies. Exactly those.
Yeah,
That's on the back end of this.
It could be, and again, that's probably because of the
Strawberry shortcake cereal. You know, it's that kind of that artificial strawberry.
Yeah. No.
I'm not getting that on the nose.
No,
It's
but that's probably because it's finished in a wine cask. So what do they say?
Let's see what they say. They say sweet vanilla,
Meh, not maybe.
viscous cream
Okay.
with a hint of strawberry.
Well, there you go.
There you go. Viscous cream.
Viscous. You know, like when you drink a lot of whole milk and your spit gets real just thick. It's very viscous.
My mind just wanders in the idea of viscous cream.
I bet it does. Well, next week on Private Moments with Jeff.
In a moment with Jack Handy. Taste of vanilla and viscous cream.
Deep Thoughts.
Deep Thoughts
with
with Jack Handy.
Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy.
Now, the question is that good?
If you're sitting in a liquor store right now, and you can get this bottle for, what was it, $40?
$49.99.
I'm going to probably tell you to go ahead and go buy it right now.
You think so?
I'm going to tell you to go buy it.
I will say this. The second pour was flavored way better than my first pour experience.
Well, maybe it needed to be opened.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
It's the neck pour.
It's the neck pour. God, it's like a guy with a neck beard.
Okay, so the finish on this. I feel like the finish, for me, it's not a long finish.
Nah, it's pretty quick. That's what she said. I mean, it does have flavors that are residual in the way you could think about them, like viscous cream.
Yeah.
But it doesn't just hold out in your mouth really that long.
Viscous cream normally doesn't hold out in your mouth very long.
It just goes straight back. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just talking about viscous cream. I'm kind of losing it here. It's like I'm still stuck in my head. I'm like, of all the things that you're trying to get people excited about your whiskey,
if you want really good viscous cream, this is the whiskey for you.
Okay, so let's see what they say the finish is. I think it's a short finish.
Yeah, I would go short finish.
It says, are we losing our touch?
If they say long, it's foolish.
Rich leather with floral and botanical notes.
And that's how they're calling the finish. They're not calling the finish.
That's followed first by the viscous cream. Then the rich leather. Usually rich leather causes the viscous cream, but
I can't take him anywhere. That's my new catchphrase.
I can't take him anywhere.
I can't take him anywhere.
Yeah,
I can't take myself anywhere. That's true.
It's because of the viscous cream.
Yeah.
Okay, let's review this. We review this on a 5-finger scale.
Yeah, that's right. And 5 is like, this is the best we've ever had.
4 being.
It's really damn good.
3 being.
Yes, more please.
2 being.
Yeah, it's pretty good whiskey.
And 1 being.
It's whiskey. I think that's pretty much settles it, right?
Yeah, you want me to throw my number out first? You want to throw yours? You're not going to like my number today.
You're not going to like my number either.
You're not going to like my number today.
I bet you my number's 2 levels below your number.
I can't wait to hear this.
All right, my number. Let's go like Rochambeau. 1, 2. You know, like.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What? I knew it. I knew you were gonna say 4.
It's a 4 whiskey for me.
You are into that viscous
Despite the viscous cream statement, which I don't know what the hell they're going with that. This is a really good whiskey. Maybe you should drink a little bit more.
I wouldn't say no to drinking more of it. The thing I'm saying.
Did you give it a 2?
I gave it a 2.
A 2.
And I'll tell you why.
You gave Blackberry Crown a 4.
That's because it's better.
David right now
is dying.
Is losing his shit right behind the camera right now.
Hey, those were the old days.
It was last year.
Hey, things happen, things change. Sponsorships come and go.
We didn't get any sponsors here. Wait a minute. Are you getting viscous cream sponsorships?
I am not. But I will say this much is what this needs to jump up.
Yeah.
Is a higher ABV.
Oh, okay.
If you make it a little hotter, there you go. That's my opinion.
There you have it, right?
There you have it. That's me sharing my opinion.
Well, I mean, it's probably entering the barrel at least at 160, right? If they hung out around the 160, would you be happier?
No, that would be too much. But 120 maybe.
Oh, 120. Okay.
Like I'm thinking like hot.
Like cinnamon hot.
Yeah, like because I feel like there's a lot to be discovered that's just hidden underneath a layer of
I don't know.
Whiskey cream.
Do you agree with Zane or you agree with me? Have you had the Penelope Rosé cask finish and you think, because this is actually a rather popular whiskey.
That's from what I understand. Way
So-
more than like the other one that we were.
A lot higher than a 2. So, I mean, so if you disagree with either one of us, write down in the comments below, but please be sure to like, share, and
Subscribe and don't forget, you need to ding Jeff's dong.
because that's how you know new episodes are coming up, like our next Whiskey Pop episode or more reviews on whiskey itself.
So, with the end of all that, will I drink this again? Absolutely.
He's gonna drink it again here in a minute.
Yeah. So don't, I'm not just,
And he'll probably be coming back on going, okay, I can give it a 3.5.
I just don't think so. But you never know.
In the meantime, be safe out there, continue to be geeky, and we'll see you next week on Whiskey Pop.
Cheers.
Cheers.